Alright, so this video here is about the top 5 German cars in GTA 5 Online. And so this is my list of the best 5 vehicles that are from German manufacturers in real life that are cars in GTA. And so this is part of a series where I'm doing the top 5 of X country vehicles in GTA Online. And this is my third installment with the German vehicles. And so if you're new to this series and my channel in a whole, hit the like button to show your support for these videos and the series, but hit the subscribe to show your support for me so I can continue to do this. And let's go ahead and start with the fifth and number 5 spot. Alright, so fifth here I've got the Urmat Sentinel Classic. This here is a really nice fun car. It's really cheap. It's only $400,000 on Southern San Andreas to buy initially, and I believe there's going to be a Benny's version of this car too. But my favorite part about this is that it's put into the Sports Classics because it's part of or it's based off of the E30 in real life, which is a car from the 80s. So it's pretty old. And as you see here, this car just looks really nice. Its handling is good, its traction is good, its top speed and acceleration are alright. Nothing crazy, nothing super fast, but it's good for what it is. And there's multiple customizations that allow you to do rally builds on this, street builds, drift builds maybe. Here's more of a kind of a street and show car build that I have here. But overall, this is a fun car to customize and own. And let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Spot here, I have the Comet S2. This is a car released with the Tuners DLC last summer. And this might be kind of a little bit criticized for my spot here, but I have it here at 4th spot is because there's really just other cars that I prefer better, and this is my own opinion, so of course you can always put your own thoughts down below in the comments. And so this car, it has a lot of customization options because it came with the Tuners DLC, so it's going to just naturally have a lot with the bumpers, the hoods, the fenders here. And it's actually one of the cars where if you tint the windows, the headlights also will get tinted. So that's why my headlights here are kind of blacked out like that. But it's got great spoilers and wing customization too. The performance of this vehicle is really good. It's actually the fastest of the tuners vehicles that came out in that DLC, so that's always a plus to have. It has decent drifting capabilities, as you can also lower it because it's with that update. But overall, the performance of this vehicle is really good for its class, and definitely a highly recommended vehicle for your first vehicle of the tuners class from that update if you don't already have one. But if not, this is still just a great car to have added to your collection. But that's my number 4 pick. So let's go ahead and continue on to number 3. For the third spot here, I have the Pfister 811. This here is a supercar and kind of the wild card and random vehicle that I have on this list. But I had to put it at third spot just because this thing is so fast and so good performance wise. It's a top 10 supercar still, and it's been in the game for years, and the price is really unmatchable. This is like one of the cheapest cars on this list, but it's also like one of the fastest of the cars in the game. This thing goes for like 1.1 mil. So if you don't have a supercar in this game and you're kind of new to GTA, this might be the best bang for your buck. Now it is kind of pricey for a new player, but for supercars in a whole, this is very cheap for just a little over $1 million. But the customization options for it are kind of alright. Nothing really that crazy. There's only a few options for the roof, the hoods, the spoilers too back there. The bumpers have some customization, but not a whole lot. But the wheels you can always do, the windows too, and also the color, of course. Here's what really stands out on my car. This is an overall really great performance-wise vehicle, and also the looks of it are pretty nice. I like this bumper, and I like the spoiler on it, and it overall flows and fits pretty well in the game. But that's my third spot, and let's go ahead to number 2. Alright, for the second place, I have the third Porsche, and this is the Pfister Growler. And this is kind of like how I said that there might be some controversy, is because this and the S2 are pretty much very similar cars, and I think most of the community kind of prefers the S2 over this because it's a little bit faster of a vehicle. But I like the looks of this one far more, and also maybe because of the build that I have on this car, I just like this one overall than the S2, as those cars are very close to each other. They're the really only difference is that one is like 2 miles per hour faster than the other, and that's really about it. This one I do think though, actually no, the S2 does have a little bit better drifting capabilities, but this one has better traction in general. and they're both very similar vehicles. They both have the same amount of customization, and they both have very similar customization as they are both Porsches of the new era. So they look very similar. But that's my number 2 pick, and let's go ahead and continue on to number 1. Number 1 pick, I have the Obey 8F Drafter, and so this might be kind of a surprise for some people, but the reasons why I like this car so much is because how good it looks in GTA compared to real life, how just close they are in comparison. The wheels that I have on this car are stock wheels, so that just also makes it look really great that the wheels on this car that come stock with it are really cool looking and fit the vehicle very well. But the customization on this car is really good. It's pretty good. It's got, everything. As you can see, it's got roof options. It's got splitters, hoods, bumpers. So everything, the customization is really great. And another thing that I really like about this car is that it's probably one of the best sounding vehicles in GTA. Has a really good just exhaust noise to it. The performance of this car though, the acceleration is really fast. The top speed's alright. It may not be as fast as some other sports cars in this class, and definitely not as fast as supercars. But overall, its top speed's enough. It gets you to places. It's fast. It looks great, and it's relatively cheap. This car's only $800,000 in GTA, so kind of anybody can get it if they want. But that's going to conclude my top 5 picks. If you feel that I might have missed and left out a vehicle that you would have thought or expected to be on the list, go ahead and put your thoughts down below in the comments. You can say L picks if you want. Just speak your mind down there. But I'll continue to post more videos on the series of top 5 X Country X vehicles in GTA. That's all I've got for you guys today. So once again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, show your support, hit the like button to share this to your friends if you want to. But I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'm out.